I'm your friendly neighborhood web war fanatic, and we are back with another custom gameplay request from one of my channel members, Ritzy Reels. Thank you so much, Ritzy, for your support. Ritzy requested I take on Sandman here on Standard 2, Expert 2, on Heroic mode, playing as a hero of my choice. You guys know I gotta pick the new hero from Pure Evil. We got Daredevil right here, and we'll be taking on Sandman. And this is Ritzy Reels' like game mode that she created. It's like a pseudo heroic challenge where we have two encounter decks, and we'll always be getting one encounter card from both the decks. It's like the regular encounter deck, and we have a difficulty deck that comprises of only standard 2 expert 2 cards. So every single turn after we deal ourselves an encounter card there, we're going to deal ourselves one of these encounter cards here, which is going to be probably the more rough one from all the standard 2 expert 2 cards. So these are like pretty nasty, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. But there is like a balances challenge. So like Ritzy Ryu says that for this deck, all the cards that have Surge are blanked out. So none of the cards from this Expert 2 Standard 2 deck are going to Surge. The only cards that will Surge are cards from the encounter deck. And we're also limited to just one Surge per round. So, you know, it is heroic mode. We're getting at least 2 encounter cards every single round. But since we only Surge once, you know, I think there's going to be probably a max of just 3 encounter cards a round. I think. So yeah, that will like balance out how heroic mode is, making it a little bit less swingy, but always consistently difficult because we're gonna get at least one of these nasty standard 2 expert 2 cards every single round. So let's get that shuffled up. Let's shuffle up the regular encounter deck, and this has the recommended modules with City and Chaos and Down to Earth, but no standard 1, expert 1, because we only have standard 2 and expert 2, which is in this difficulty deck right there. And next, let's go through our deck breakdown here for Daredevil. This is an idea that I had before, but I just kind of quickly made this deck here because I think we're gonna try to rush down Sandman. So we just kind of try to do as much damage as possible because like I don't think we can take a sustained game against Sandman, especially with him triggering like City Streets and all that. So here's the deck breakdown. We've got 3 copies of Firepower. We have Keep Up the Pressure, Lock and Load, and the goal is to exhaust our weapon upgrades with Firepower to do extra damage. We have Shark Girl, Throg, Hulk, Spire Girl. And we have Yarm. Yarm is a weapon upgrade that doesn't have the exhaust usability. So we can exhaust our firepower. And then we also have Daredevil's Billy Clubs, which is really good with that as well. Aggressive Conditioning, Combat Train to build our attack stat. And we also got 3 copies of Spoiling for a Fight to get more readies. But we had to get a minion, you know, to get that ready. We have Depth Focus, Auto Include for Daredevil, Helicarrier, Nick, Gambit, 3 basic doubles, Sidearm, because it's a weapon upgrade that we can give to an ally. It's really good on Electra. Build support, superpower training as our player side schemes. And yeah, that's it here. Let's shuffle up all these cards. And yeah, we're going to see how this goes, guys. It's going to be pretty difficult, I think, with the standard 2 expert 2. But we're going to give it a fair shake, give it our best shot by trying to rush down Sandman. Because, you know, really drowning quicksand when we're facing Sandman anyways. Because the longer that the game is, the more Cyrus tokens go on the main scheme. And then the more milling that he's going to do with City Streets. So we want to end this as soon as possible. I think that makes sense against this villain. And yeah, Daredevil, I mean, he's going to try to punch down. I don't know. Can Daredevil ever beat Sandman in a fight? Yeah, because like he can just punch him, right? Like he's made of sand. I don't think Daredevil can ever beat him. But hopefully that's not the map to how this game's gonna play out. Okay, so we're all shuffled up here, and then we're gonna do the setup here for Sandman. It says search the encounter deck for City Streets environment right here. Put it into play and place 4 sand counters on it. And then we advance to main scheme stage 1B. If this hits 9 threat, we lose the game. It comes in with 2 initial threat. And after an acceleration token is placed on the scheme, we do 300 damage to our first player. So he's going to be trying to mill and accelerate a lot here. Sandman has a 1 of effect, resolve Surging Sand's ability on City Streets. Surging Sand says special, place 1 sand counter here, so it goes up to 5 counters. Then we discard cards from top of the encounter deck equal to the number of sand counters, which is 5. So it's already milling right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we also have Form of Foe, which is the permanent set of environment for standard 2. We're doing expert mode, so there's acceleration icon, and every single enemy gains steady, which is going to be brutal. Let's start off here in Altigo as Matt Murdock, and we begin the game with these 5 senses, creating our sense deck here that we can play as if they're in our hand if we're in hero form, using our superhuman senses action right there. So that's going to be the main mechanic here for Daredevil, and we're just going to stay low to ground here, high tempo, and try to rush Sandman down. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, Superior Taste, and we're gonna do a mulligan, draw into your hands as a 6. Let's see what we get. Ooh, got Man Without Fear, that's good. Oof, okay. Alright, Man Without Fear. I could try to build out here. Because Man Without Fear can play any of my sense cards, which means I can play Enhance Old Faction. If I do that and clear off the main, I can play Helicarrier right away. I think we just go for that then. Okay, so we're not going to mulligan any cards here. We'll hunt those doubles in our deck. We'll go 2 resources here, play our Man Without Fear. This is like our main card here for Daredevil. We'll flip up to Hero Form, and we're going to use this Hero action. Exhaust this card, deal a damage to Daredevil. Then we can choose any upgrade in your set and play it, ignoring its resource cost. So we're going to choose to play Enhance Old Faction here. This can attach to an enemy or scheme. We'll give it on the main scheme. And whenever we defeat the scheme or remove the last threat from it, we can discard this card to reduce the next card that you play phase by 2, the cost of that. So let's move this over because I'm probably attaching a lot of stuff to the main scheme this game. Okay, so we're going to exhaust, store for 2, remove the last threat from here. That will proc this, so the next card we play is reduced by 2, and this will go at the bottom of our sense deck after we trigger it. And then we can now play Helicarrier for only 1 cost. Here's 1 resource, 1 for fight to play the Helicarrier. So I said I was going to rush, but we just built on turn 1 actually. That's going to turn this right up. And let's draw back up to our hand size here of 5. How are we going to do this? I don't really see how we can do this here, guys. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do. Okay, so it is Sandman's turn. He's going to add 2 to the main because of Celebration Form of Foe. He is going to attack us here. Oof. Whenever he attacks and deals indirect damage, if you take damage from that attack, they have to resolve City Streets. Ooh, let me just take it to the face. Okay, let's take it to face. Hit with a base of 3. Here's the boost 0. Oh, nice. So just 3 damage brings us from 9 down to 6. And then he did damage us, so we had to, or 3 indirect damage. We put it on Daredevil. He damaged us, so we had to resolve Surging Sands. But his sand counter goes to 6, and we discard 6 cards because of the 6 counters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. All right. Next, we're doing counter cards. So 1 from the regular counter deck, 1 from the difficulty deck. We got Sand Clone. Oh, X equals to number of sand counts to streets, which is 6. So it's X attack, 6 attack. That's brutal. Oh, okay, we got our Nemesis Bullseye here. Our Bullseye, Nemesis Side Scheme. And we shuffle these 3 cards into the encounter deck here. When reviewed, Bullseye discards if there's no support control, or Bullseye attacks you even in Alter Ego form. Oof. That's not good, is it? And then this says here, when Bullseye attacks, give him a face down boost card and has an amplify. I have to defend or else I may die. Yeah, because if he gets a boost of 2, it's amplify. So it goes up to 3 and does 6 damage and we just die. Alright, we're gonna defend. Boost is 3 plus amplify, so it's 4 plus 3, 7 damage. We defend for 2, we take 5 damage. Brings down to 1, but now we cannot use Man Without Fear because I take damage to use it. Alright, back over to our turn. And we didn't get our ability clubs here, so I play this out. Heightened hearing, acute tactility. Oof. Okay. We are going to play any other from sense I can ignore it. Remove 2 threat. This can remove an additional threat. So what I do here is we're gonna use superhuman senses, play top card of sense deck as if you're in your hand by paying its cost. So there's 1 cost here for superior taste. I'll put this on here, I think. Yeah. Then we're gonna Helicarrier. Superhuman senses again makes it 0 cost. So I can play this one. Attached to Sandman. Okay. Then actually don't want to give it a Bullseye. That's fine. Let's give it to Sandman. All right, then we're going to use, don't horns is double. Let's use deposition. So we'll use a resource here to play acute tactility and attach it to this side scheme as well. Okay, we're gonna flip down to alter ego. We're gonna use a resource here to play live in a lie detector. It says remove 2 threat from a scheme. For each upgrade attached to the scheme, you will remove 1 additional threat. So it's gonna do 4 threat removal because the scheme has 2 upgrades on it. So 4 threat removal from here, drops from 5 down to 1. Then we can trigger this sense. After you thwart this, we can discard this card and remove 2 more threats. So this goes at a bottom sense deck. So 2 more threat clears this side scheme off with the amplify icon. Okay, when it's defeated, we can trigger the Q tactility, which is also attached to it. When you defeat the attached enemy or remove the last from attached scheme, ready up your identity. So we ready up here. We're going to exhaust heal for 3, and 1 up to 4, and that's gonna turn us right up here. We might just lose the threat. We're gonna draw back up to 6, 1 onto the double. Yeah, I don't think there's much we can do here, guys. Yeah, we need ability clubs to really do anything. All right, it is Sandman. So he's gonna add 2 to the main, 4 out of 9. He is going to scheme with the base of 1. Here's the boost, 0. Okay, well, that's 1 threat. He schemes for 1, Bullseye schemes for 1, Sand Clone schemes for 1. So they add 3 threat in total. We're doing counter cards. 1 here, 1 here. First one is Sand Smash, and Alter Ego resolves Surging Sand. Let's say Streets, and its card will Surge. Surging Sands adds a threat, making this go, or not a threat, a counter. Go to 7, and we discard 7 cards from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And then this card will Surge. We do the surges from the regular encounter deck. Attach the enemy with the highest attack. Ooh, they're both tied, so we can pick. We're going to pick Bullseye. His attacks have piercing, and he gets plus 1 more attack. That's fine. All right, so we can kill him next turn. Last encounter card is Mob Mentality. And Alter Ego, discard top 7 cards in counter deck. Put the first one in this card into play, engage with you. There are only 5 cards to discard, so we discard all of them. We did get a minion. Put in play, engage with us. Sandman decks out. We place a permanent set ritual on the main scheme, and after a set ritual is placed here, do 300 damage to the first player. We take off 3, drop down 1 life. This resolves, and then we recreate the encounter deck here. This is not good, guys. We somehow survived that turn, though. But, yeah. If we had Sister Maggie, that's really good right now to get some big recovery. But we don't got her. So, let me think here. What are we going to do? Let's go ahead and use the Alter Ego action. Spend a physical resource. We do 3 damage to Common Criminal. And if they're defeated this way, then we can choose either draw a card or move through from a side scheme. Let's draw a card. There's no side scheme anyways. Got Spoiling for a fight here. If I play Shark Girl, I could play Aggressive Conditioning. Get the Radar Sense out. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. We'll go 3 resources here to play Aggressive Conditioning. What? Oh, I think I'm Man Without Fear here. I need that. Sorry, let's keep the Spoiling for a fight. We're going to use this resource instead. I don't know if I can get it though. So this gives us plus 1 hit point and plus 3 attack. So we go up to, or plus 1 attack. So we go up to 3 attack, and then we get plus 3 hit points, going to 4 life here. The problem is he has 7 attack. Do I just play Shark Girl? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna flip up to hero form. We'll go 2 resources here to play Shark Girl. And then we're going to use Helicarrier to play the Radar Sensor for free. Attached to enemy will give us a Bullseye. Daredevil can exhaust, swing for 3 with a plus 1 on Bullseye. And it says after you attack attached enemy, discard this card and do 3 more damage. So that would take Bullseye out. So he's defeated. Let's think. Am I missing a... Wait, what the... Oh, I discarded this one. Where should this have went, guys? Oh, man. I think... Oh, we got the ready after Spirit Take, so it should be this one right there. Yeah. Okay. So I took him out. And then Shark Girl gets +1 attack when she's attacking an enemy with it for each upgrade attached enemy she's attacking. So she'll attack Sand Clone for 1, 2, 3. Brings him down to 15. That's not my first damage scan for a rush deck. Or do I wanna Man Without Fear? No, I have to Thor. Yeah. So she'll do that. She'll take console damage. Then we'll Man Without Fear, exhaust, take a damage, choose a one to effect to ready, and then we'll Thor for 2 from the main scheme because we just lose if we don't Thor that out. It's gonna add so much threat. That ends our turn. We'll ready up. Draw up to 5. See what we get here. All right. Sandman's turn. He's gonna add 1, 2, 3 to the main, so it goes up to 8. They're out of 9. We're about to lose. He's gonna attack us. We will trigger this. So -3 for the attack. And then let's just see what it is. The boost is 2. So it's gonna do 2 indirect damage. Put him both on Daredevil, drop down to 1 life. He dealt damage, so we trigger City Stirring Sands. So we add a counter is 8. We discard 8 cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, brutal. He's gonna hit us with 8 attack. We'll block for Shark Girl. She's knocked out. And then we get encounter cards. And that wasn't even the worst part. Items on the target. When we remove an ally persona support control or bullseye attacks you even alter ego, if he's not in play, find him and review him. What does he want to review to attack us? Where's bullseye? Was all the way back here? Oh yeah, because we milled. When reviewed, oh, he attacked you even alter ego form. So he hit us for 3. Oh, we die. Because even when we defend for 2, he'll still do 1 damage. Yeah, so bullseye's gonna kill Daredevil over here. Quite thematic. Yeah, we're able to get it there, unfortunately. Oh man, what's this encounter card? Ruination. Okay, we're gonna run it back. Let's try one more time. I guess, what do I need? I need Billy Clubs first. Oh, let's take Bullseye out of the encounter deck here. I guess I need the Billy Clubs to really rush. I'm not sure. I mean, it makes sense. It's thematic. How can Daredevil defeat Sandman, guys? He can't. Let's remove all the Bullseye cards here in the set, and then we'll shuffle this back. All right, we're going to try to run it back one more time and give it a fair shake. See if we can defeat Sandman here. Yeah, I'm not sure what we're missing here. Yeah, I don't know, guys, but we'll try it. Try it again. Okay, so we got that. Set this aside out of play. We got a really good setup on turn 1, but maybe I just need to up tempo. But like, I can't imagine us doing enough damage there. Okay, so clear it all off. 2 initial threat, 4 counters on city streets. Start from North Eagle. We'll shuffle all this up, and we're gonna run it back. I'm feeling doubtful here, at least with this deck. I'm feeling doubtful. All right, so this is our ordering. We got 10 hit points. Shuffle up, and then we now do the one of the effects of Sandman, resolve Stirring Sands ability on the city streets. So we add 1 sand counter, and then we discard cards from counter equal to number of sand counters, which is 5. So 5 cards going off of the encounter deck here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's see what's gone. I don't even know. All right. Okay, so mulligan, draw up to 6. Okay. Ooh. Tempo means this. Tempo means this, and then we would deposition it like this. That would clear it off. We put all our senses on Sandman. We cross-examination him, and then we Shark Girl attack, I think. Okay, All right, we're gonna keep our hand. I don't know what's going on. All right, we're gonna play Focus Census. It's a player size team, comes in with 4 threat there, but only Daredevil or Matt Murdock can remove threat from the scheme. Next, we're gonna use a resource here to play Deposition. Alter Ego Thor, we are an Alter Ego. You may choose any upgrade from the Sense deck and play ignoring its cost. So we're gonna play our Superior Taste. So we're going to attach this to a scheme. We'll give this to the Focus Census, and whenever we thwart the attached scheme, we can discard cards to remove 2 more threat. So Deposition will thwart for 2 from here, remove 2 threat from the scheme, and since we just thwarted, we can trigger this and remove 2 more threat by discarding this. Going back to the bottom here. Okay, that will clear off Focus's Census. When defeated, this goes into our discard pile, and it says you may move any number of sense upgrades into play to other cards they can attach to. Choose any number of sense upgrades from the sense deck and put them into play. So we're going to attach everything here. We'll do Superior Taste and Enhance Olfaction, attaching to the main scheme. And then we'll do all these 3 cards. Acute Tactility too? That's fine. Yeah, all these 3 cards attached to Sandman. Okay. Next, we're going to flip up to Hero Form. We will exhaust Thor for 2 from the main scheme. When we remove all last we'll trigger the Enhance Olfaction. We can play a card reducing its cost by 2. We'll play Shark Girl here for free. And then we'll go Resource to play Cross-Examination. Here, action attack, do 3 damage to enemy for each upgrade on the enemy, which is 3. We can do 3 more damage. So it's going to be 6 damage swinging on Sandman. Brings from 18 down to 12. Oops, what I'm doing. 18 down to 12. Then Shark Girl can exhaust. She gets +1 attack when she's attacking an enemy that has upgrades for each upgrade. So there's 3 plus a 2. So it's going to be 5 more damage, brings Sandman down to 7. She'll take console damage. And that's going to end our turn. All right. Hurry up, drop it up to 5. Oh, got another cross-examination here. I got the Man Without Fear. So let's play this, I guess. Or I could enhance O-Faction to cheat out the Man Without Fear. Oh, wait, sorry guys. I messed up. I need something else. Whenever... No, it's fine. It's too late. Okay. All right, it is... Sorry, it's going to add 2 to the main. 2 threat. I needed to trigger Radar Sense whenever I can, but I always forget to do that. You guys have watched my other play. These are Daredevil. Okay, so add 2 to the main. He is going to attack us here. We're going to take hit to the face. Hinder basic 3. Here's the boost. 0. So just 3 indirect damage. We'll put him on Daredevil. Bring us from 10 down to 7. Since he dealt damage to us, or since we took damage, we trigger certain sands. We play sand counter, go to 6. Discard 6 cards from the counter deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Oh, wait, I forgot. That's fine. I forgot to hide hearing. That's fine. In counter card time, 1, 2. First one is Sand Clone. And then we got Dark Dealing. Sandman with scheme with +1 scheme. This will be the boost. 3 plus 1, 2 is 5 threat. So that's 5 there. That's 7. All right. It's not great. Okay, backwards to our turn here. So now I can't enhance O-Faction unless I kill him, which I can. So then we do that. Let's use Superhuman Census. We'll use a resource to play Enhance O-Faction. This will attach the Sandman here. Okay. Then we are going to use a resource. Let's use a resource here to play Cross-Examination. Here, action attack, do 3 damage to enemy, hit Sandman for the 3, and then do 1 additional damage for each upgrade, which is 4. So, is that the way to do that? Hold on. Let me think. Because if I flip him, Sharper is less damage. He has 19 life on that final stage. If I flip him here, do I trigger any of those cards? Oof, okay, hold up. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that yet. Hold up. We're not going to play that. What is the play here? Shark Girl does 6. And then I think I swing in to attack. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna go. Shark Girl is gonna be the one to attack here, actually. So she'll do 6 damage on Sandman, brings from 7 down to 1 because she does 2 plus 4, so 6 damage. Okay. She'll take on some damage, get knocked out. Right. Next, I think I just swing for 2. So yeah, we're gonna exhaust. Swing for 2 on Sandman. Bring it down 0. Okay, that will defeat the stage of Sandman. Let's do his one review first. So on stage 3, he's going to have 19 life, and one review place a sand counter on city streets. I'll resolve surging sand. So 7, and then we add another one because we place another counter here. So it goes at 8, and then we discard 8 cards from the counter deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. All right. We just attack and defeat him, so we can trigger the cards that defeat enemy. So we can trigger Enhance O Faction, which the next card we play is going to be reduced by 2. So we can play this for 2 costs cheaper. And then we can also trigger the Acute Tactility. Let's go. Actually, okay, we can choose order we trigger them, okay? So let's do, it doesn't really matter, does it? We can trade the order. So I think we trigger Radar Sense first. So after you attack, we can do 3 more damage. So we'll hit him again for 3, brings it down to 16. And then we'll trigger Enhance O Faction, which can reduce the cost next turn we play by 2. And then we'll do Acute Tactility last, which will ray us back up. So we get all these effects here. Yeah, and then they all go back here in the Sense deck. Okay, so now Man Without Fear is free to play because we reduce its cost by 2, so we can play it here for free. Okay. Then we go Radar Sense. We're going to play Radar Sense for Superhuman Strength, or Superhuman Senses, resource there to play the Radar Sense, attach to the Sandman again. Do I want to attach another thing to him? I could attach another thing with the Man Without Fear, but I need the ready to thwart this, I think. Let me think. If I cross-examination here, do I die? Is the question. It's a threat. Cross-examination. I think we're missing out on some damage here. If I can play both of these, I get more damage off next turn. We want to try to get the full 7. So I think here we just go for a crazy thwart and then try to live one more turn. I think it's going to be the play for us. So I'm going to exhaust and thwart for 2 from here, which trigger Superior Taste. So we just thwart it so we can remove 2 more threat. So it drops from 5 down to 3. This gets discarded. Okay. Then we can use the Man Without Fear, take a damage, which will ready us back up. We're going to thwart for 2 again. Drop this down to 1 threat now. Then we're going to use Superhuman Senses and play Enhanced Soul Faction, 1 resource to play this. Attach to Sandman. And then we're gonna, yeah, we're at 6 life. If we step in hero form, we die because he hits for 8 because there's 8 counters there. So we're gonna flip down to Alter Ego and we're gonna end our turns right up. Okay. If I survive this turn, I think we win. I don't know how. Oh, we got the Billy Club. Come on now. If we lose, then also we lose. So I think the only thing, like we just got our Dark Dealings, we get another Dark Dealings, and we lose. If we can just survive this turn, I mean, we win with the Keep the Pressure too. Oh, come on. I just have to survive this turn with threat. Okay, Salmon's going to add 2 threats to Man with Acceleration. So it goes up to 3 threat. He's skiing with a base of 1. Here's the boost. 0, okay. So it adds 1 threat going up to 4. Sand Clone schemes for 1, it goes up to 5. And counter card, we have 2. Oh man, come on, come on. We got Rhino, doesn't do anything. Total Annihilation. Okay. Oh my goodness. I think we won. Total Annihilation says, whenever you're in hero form, the villain attack should attack against overkill. We're in alter ego, so he will not do anything with there. And Ritzy Ryu's official ruling for this difficulty deck is that surges are canceled for the difficulty deck. So his card will not surge. So none of the minions have guard. It's back over to our turn. Okay. And we have 6 life. Yeah, we have to kill for sure, I think. I think we overkill by a lot as well. So let's see how much damage we can do. We're going to try to pop off here. Okay, so he's at 16 life. Wait, whenever he attacks you. He never attacked us in that form anyways. Okay, I can't believe it, guys. Then we're going to pull this off. So, man, this is a crazy street level battle. We're going to flip a hero form here. And then we're going to play Keep Up the Pressure. It's a player's side scheme. Comes in with 2 per player threat. It's 0 cost. And then we're going to, let me think. I need to play the Billy Clubs. I think we use Electra, so resource here, and we'll play the Billy Club. So as a 1 cost upgrade, we get +1 attack. And then as an action, we can return this card to your hand from play to choose one of the effects. All right, we're gonna go. We're probably just use 1d1 damage enemy if we do use it though. So let me think. I need to play out my senses here. Acute tactility, going on Keep the Pressure, I think. And then, no, we Man Without Fear it. Yeah, we Man Without Fear it. And then we can double cross examination. Sorry guys, we're gonna not play Billy Clubs. I think we get more damage that way, do we? Wait, do we even get more damage that way? Okay, but I have to use both to play both these out. Then when we clear that, we get it. No, we don't. All right, it's fine. We're just play Billy Clubs. All right, it's fine. We'll just play that way. Yeah, so we had the +1 attack with 3 attack. Okay, so next we're going to use a resource here to play the. Wait, no, sorry. We're going to use Man Without Fear. Exhaust this card, deal with damage to Daredevil, drop down to 5 life. And then we're going to choose the one to choose any upgrade from the Sense deck and play it ignoring its resource cost. So we're going to play Acute Tactility. Wait, is that the way to do that? Oh, yeah, we're gonna play the Acute Tactility on Sandman. That's what we gotta do. That's what we gotta do, guys. Whoops. Yeah, so this will attach the Sandman here. Attach to enemy or scheme. We'll go to Sandman. Okay. Next, we are going to Thwart for 2, clear off, Keep Up the Pressure. When this size gets defeated, goes in victor's play. Each player may search their deck and discard power for an attack event and add to their hand. And then to the end of the phase, each attack event deals 1 additional damage. So that gets removed in the game. We'll search our deck or discard power. Discard power for cross-examination adds to your hand. And each attack event deals 1 additional damage. So now we're going to go resource to play a cross-examination. Here, action attack, do 3 damage to enemy. And for each upgrade, we do an additional 1. So it's going to do 4 plus 3. 7 damage cross-examination on Sandman, but it does 1 more because it keeps the pressure and makes each attack event deal 1 additional damage for this turn. So we do 8 damage, bringing it from 16 down to 8. And then we'll use a resource here, play the second cross-examination, another 8 damage, bringing it from 8 all the way down to 0. Holy cow. And we have the action here for the Billy Club that we can return this card to your hand from play and choose one effect. We're going to pick the one and do 1 damage to enemy, swing the Billy Clubs, hitting Sandman in the face, and returning it back to our hand from play to do 1 more damage for the 1 overkill there. All right, guys. We got it. That was crazy. I can't believe we got it, guys. That was insane. I don't know how we got it. I did not believe that second one, but we're able to just rush Sandman down. We had to definitely need some luck here for him to not scheme again on that main scheme, because if he schemed again, we probably would have lost. I mean, it was still 4/3 away, but I feel like he would have added enough threat there. Like he would have gone a Dark Dealing, so it would have been +1 scheme, and here was the boost. It would have been 1, so we would have actually lived there. But yeah, I mean, we were able to get there. So I mean, yeah, if you guys know how I like to play Mario Champions, I like to play by guaranteeing that we don't lose. So I usually only flip down if you know, if we're going to I've said this I think a few times on a channel, but basically I only like to flip down if I know for sure that I'm not going to lose the threat if I have everything under control. But when we're playing heroic mode, you know, it's difficult to keep everything under control because there's too many factors with the double encounter cards. The villain just has too much tempo, so you actually have to take a risk and flip down when there's a chance of losing, and just hope that you don't get that encounter card. Because if you don't get that advance or dark dealings, then it's like a huge boost for a player. And then if you do get it, then you lose. But you gotta take the risk whenever you're doing heroic or like a lot of like standard 2 expert 2 games also. But when you're playing like expert 1, it's possible for, you know, a lot of heroes, not every single hero, but a lot of heroes to never ever take that risk. So yeah, I mean, we definitely took that risk here today, and it worked out. Did not work out game 1, worked out here game 2. So yeah, I'm happy to see it here somehow. Daredevil could take out Sandman by just punching him and kicking him without any other like super strength abilities. Thank you so much, Ritzy Reels, for the custom gameplay request. Can't believe that we got it here. I hope you guys all enjoy this gameplay, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.